invisible ink. And that one's also really funny to do horror in. you have to
You
erase
click on
and
it
then
to-
it shows.
Okay, what you have taught me growing up, Isabeau, was if I don't say those words all the time, then as soon as I start dropping those words, then everyone's like,
it means severity.
Oh, that's fair.
we're locked in. Yeah. So that's been my, like, I'm not opposed to dropping one every now and then, but like, you know.
And I love it. When I got
the bitch all the time.
Because Charlotte sent me an audio message. It was my podcast. And I looked at the text recap of it.
Chris is like, we're talking too much.
Sorry, this is my last thing. I looked at the text recap of it, and I saw in just the little blurb that it was showing me that she had said bitch, and I was like, I have to pause what I'm doing. I have to pause what I'm doing. Immediately paused. Charlotte's cursing. She's not even saying F or that B or heck. Nope. It's bitch. And she said it like twice in the same message. I was like, oh.
Yep. And I hope my brother figures that out before they get married.
Please don't get married, Nicholas.
I
Please
didn't
don't
realize
that.
that you don't curse that much, Charlotte. Like that's never actually crossed my brain.
I curse enough for the both of us, is why. When we're together,
That's
actually,
fair.
my cursing just kind of like flows over onto her, and so it covers her in a shroud of naughty words, and so she doesn't have to use them. She's safe.
Naughty
like
word.
I said. Well, and it's what, obviously, like, you know, being a pastor, I try not to, because as soon as you start saying it, as soon as you start saying it, then it's just so easy off the tongue, you know. So, but I'm not opposed to, in like the strongest circumstances, I will drop like a you know, a case in point. Then you know I mean business, and you know
I've never heard Chris curse, and so I'm waiting on that one. One day.
I've heard him do it 2 times in the 12 years that I've known him. We just celebrated our 12-year dating anniversary.
They were by accident.
They were by accident.
Wild. I guess our family curses enough for 4 families.
That's
to
all right.
be fair.
There's no judgment from us. We just you know, we're
That's
cool.
why I'm around little kids that I realize how much I curse, because I went to a concert that had a bunch of little kids at it, and I was like, wow, I need to be careful what I say super loudly.
Yeah. You know, and as a mom, I appreciate that. Yeah. Yes.
So I said fuck kind of loudly, then stopped and went, oh no, there are little children here.
The D100, I'm like zoned out.
Yeah, D100.
I don't understand like how it works. I think
it looks like a ball. How does it roll
numbers,
and stop?
How can you tell which one it lands on?
So in my shed is not completely level. Like the entire shed is not completely
You can
level.
really feel it when you get at least 10 people in there and the whole thing's going like this. Yeah. Several times I've been in that thing. And I'm like, what's going on?
When Seth Mason was DJing for no reason.
Yeah, when Seth Mason was DJing, yes.
So I found that I did some practice rolls. I have to roll it into this and then try to it's like labyrinth. Try to center it in the middle and then wait for it to stop, and then that's your number.
That's
it seems like more
you roll it on the table and it just kept rolling. It just kept going.
I was about to say, it looks like a round ball, like it wouldn't stop on a number.
It is essentially a ball. It is very much a ball with like each number is a flat like hexagon that has like little grooves, but it is a ball. It's a cannonball. This was the smaller of the two.
About to say, I was like, that looks like it would hurt if you threw it at someone.
Yeah, I like this one because of the color scheme, or else I would have bought like there was like a shiny gold one for $55 that was a little bit bigger. But
Olin's newest favorite word is ball, and he like really pronounces it when he says it. Ball.
Gosh.
I'm like, yes, the ball, yes.
I feel like he and Aurora, they definitely had different priorities at 1 years old.
Yeah, ball. I'm like, yes, Olin, ball. He's like pointing, ball. Yes. Yes, that is a ball on everything. It doesn't even have to be on the ground, as long as it's cat. And then when he says dog, he drops it to like 3 octaves. It's the same with dub. He's like dog, dub. I'm like, why are you saying?
Because you say dub like that.
That's true. I say doob.
You drop your octaves.
Bijou and doob.
Me and Buck. It's the same.
Yeah. Me and Buck. Oh god, I'd forgotten that.
So ready for
No,
part
no,
two.
okay,
No,
we gotta
don't
start.
start
We're
it.
starting.
Let's
All
go.
right,
We gotta go. Yeah,
Chris.
we gotta
Yeah,
go.
no more
You haven't shared
segues.
the music yet, to be fair.
Yeah,
Oh,
where's the music
frick.
at? Yeah,
Hold
the vibe
on.
wasn't set.
Yeah,
Oh
Chris.
my
What I got
gosh.
at the Ren Fair this weekend.
Yeah, Chris. Oh, how'd that go?
Look what I got.
What
Oh,
is,
here
what
we
is
go.
that?
And
Is
it's
that
It's
a...
a dice ball.
It's a magnet.
Oh! I love it.
Those are,
You
the whole
fan?
thing is so
And so it's just like
COVID.
a little like magnet.
I
And
love it.
I want one.
So it's that's
Um,
what I got.
Alrighty.
yeah,
We're
perfect.
here. We're ready.
Okay. Sorry, I just
Is
had to share
growling? What is it
Sorry,
that.
doing?
It was
Chris.
relevant.
That's okay. It's
We
okay.
were excited.
I know. It's par for the course with an all-female D&D group, so I'm here for it.
Yeah, we don't have jewelry and shoes. We have dice.
Dice.
The talkie talks. Yeah.
Dice and knives.
And talks.
Weapons.
We gotta catch up. We gotta talk the shit first.
That is fine. That is totally fine with me.
Oh, since we're recording, let me go ahead and start by saying fuck Garrick. Go ahead.
Let's get it all out. Is that it? We're good? Nothing about...
I mean, I've got more if I need to, but we're on a time crunch, so go ahead.
You almost
Okay.
made coffee come out my nose, you bitch.
Nothing about the Vampire Court of Pennsylvania?
Oh yeah, we met at
Oh,
Vampire Court of
gosh.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we talked
I have a
about
lot of questions about the Blood Boy
the
situation,
Blood Boy,
but
I should have taken
Oh.
a picture.
Yeah, dude. The fuck?
He literally looked like he was like 14. Dressed in all black,
Yep.
had a black one strap
That's called a
backpack.
twink.
Yeah.
Twink?
that's called a twink. What you're describing is a
twink.
twink. And also, I looked up that reference in regards to like the vampire community, and that's pretty much what he is. He's a twink.
So,
What they would call a pass-around power bottom.
yep.
Specifically, I've done research.
I coined the term blood boy.
Learning
I
so
wanted to
many
be known.
things.
Oh my god.
I coined the term blood
Did
boy.
not want to
God.
know.
I think it's hilarious. Okay.
It's kind of
Blood Boy.
funny.
They really wanted us to join them, and we were like,
I bet they did.
We were like, oh.
Thank you. Help out. No.
I like the aesthetic and the vibe, but
Plot
were-
twist of the century that you guys leave the Pennsylvania Ren Fair as part of the
Vampire Court.
Pennsylvania. That would have been amazing.
They were
Okay.
super nice, though. Super nice.
They were really nice. They were really
okay.
nice. Yeah.
All right, I'm playing the music.
Honestly, so is Logan South and Daly. Those guys donated $1,000 to my medical campaign. Like they are
Wow.
actually really
Are
nice.
those the people who wow.
Yeah, they're just so weird, right? Like it's so weird, but so nice.
Well, sometimes the weirdest people are the nicest people.
Yeah, the vibe is there.
Well, it's
All right,
also
sorry.
we need to meet them not at the Ren Fair to see if it's like a every day. Okay, I'm so ready. When last we wenched.
Sorry, yeah,
Sorry,
go
Chris.
ahead, Chris.
You're the one
And
who
last
did.
we went.
That was your fault.
Yeah, you
initiated
started
Subway.
talking about it, Chris.
The music has started.
Okay, see, there you go.
Okay.
I feel like we got in trouble.
When last we wenches. Season 5, episode 15. I titled it Changes. I don't have the silly, frilly titles. If you want the silly, frilly titles, go to Valdrick. I'm giving it just Changes. Mainly because there are some changes going on. Basically, you guys started the session in the city of Zephyros. We are finally have come to an end of the story arc for the city of Zephyros. Valdrick had the ring in her hand. It's what they came for. It's time to get the heck out. The Gith attacked, but your boys intervened, and you all came together, teleported out with Calliope's quick use of the Amulet of the Plains. You went back to Wind's Peak at the Temple of Kellenbor. There you learned that Cabris had been taken by Queen Vlaakith herself, Queen of the Gith.
Unfortunate.
And yeah, that's kind of the last you heard from him. But you do have Xander and Xerxes and Diamor with you all. The session was pretty much you guys just discussed strategy. You discussed the next plans to obtain the last ring, the elemental ring of Earth, and it was located at the Temple of Grast, all the way over in Westwind, the region of Westwind. I think you did some training. I'm trying to remember everything else that happened. I have not written the recap because these past couple weeks have just been so crazy. But we're gonna get caught up eventually.
Yeah.
So if anyone has anything to add to the recap, I will give you a advantage dice for this session only.
I do.
Yep.
I do. Yep. Unless Amber wants to.
No, I was gonna say at Valdrick. I was gonna tag you.
I for sure do. Yeah.
Yep.
At me next time, okay? First of all, couple things that we missed. Diamol, very, very unhappy with the situation. Definitely was about to go and get himself for sure killed by Vlaakith's army. For his brother, and I get that. We all understand. But managed to talk him out of that onto the path of our plan, which is continue with the plan that we already had. Go get the ring and, I have this inkling that I really missed something between Anya and Xander. Like, something happened. I could taste it in the air, but, far be it from me to delve into that without her first bequeathing. Also, just a great training montage of little sparring, little sword play, little this, little that, tit for tat with Solara. I don't think Calliope, you did not participate in this training montage.
No, we did archery training, is what I was going for.
Archery training, and Anya, of course, I imagine, was glistening in the morning sun, covered in morning dew, as she yelled at my two comrades, teaching them how to do these things. Well, I sat and sipped my morning tea and smelled the passion and lust left over in the air from, once again, what I suspect was a fantastic conversation between her and Xander. The world may never know.
Yeah.
But YouTube will know once that episode is up.
YouTube will know. And
I did. I don't know if we all remember that. I attuned Valdrick's ring to her and Solara's ring to her.
Yes.
We can turn into elementals now, and that's also so fun.
Yes, yeah. I did give.
We're about to be a whole gang of elementals. It's gonna be great.
I did give the stats for the homebrew rings. So yeah, Amber, you're about to say something.
No, I forgot. It's gone. But I was trying to. I'll just leave it unmuted.
All right.
It'll come back.
It'll come back.
So Valdrick, go ahead and take your D20 inspiration dice to be used only for this session. Advantage on pretty much anything you want. All right.
Little info.
With that said, Wenches, what would you like to do?
I think we know what we've got to do.
We need to pick up.
Oh yeah. Do we need to get I know Diamor's coming with us. Xander, Xerxes, Miss Margaret, Tiernan. Is that it?
That's all we can take, so I hope so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope it's it.
The four of us. Yeah. Do we need to get any supplies or anything while we're here in town before we dip?
Are we pretty stocked
Mostly,
up?
does Solara need anything from the temple, I guess, really, before we...
I don't think so. Not anything that I would need from there. I don't have a yeah, and until we go to a full maybe shopping thing. I don't know how much money we even have.
I don't have a lot.
Yeah. I can't remember what we needed.
We haven't had time to throw Anya into any fighting rings that we found.
Well, we've got that thing.
We might need some more healing potions. We could probably use some more of those soon just to be healthy on them.
I've got to go to the Predators Guild at some point because they'll take a bunch of the shit off of us.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But if that's it, we're all good. Want to squat out to Westland?
Temple of Grost, right?
Yep.
I'm so excited.
All right.
Chris.
Yes.
Wait. Don't they have the transportation sigils at each major city?
They do, at each of the 4.
Okay. And we have those at our house or no?
You have one set up at your house that you can use to any known teleportation sigil. I think the ones in the city have a cost to them. I'm trying to think how much information I gave you guys. Oh, you do know this because the West Wind, if you remember, way back before the episode you met Captain Tush.
Captain Tush.
You learned
Didn't that get destroyed?
The sigil, yes, the teleportation sigil in West Wind City was destroyed by the Kraken attack. And that's why the Churnwoods had to travel by skyship. And they
Lady Churnwood really disliked it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they really disliked it. But they had to travel with you by skyship instead of teleporting like they normally do.
Oh, that freaking Kraken. Okay. Alright. I just want to double check.
Oh, and then
that's valid.
I decided I would do protection as my fighting style, so if a creature I can see attacks a target that is within 5 feet of me, I can use a reaction to impose disadvantage on the roll.
Nice.
And you must be wielding a shield, and I'm always wielding a shield, so it kind of just...
Yeah.
I'm not like a super attacky person, you know? So, that works.
But don't you get more fighting styles the more you level fighter?
I don't know, I have no idea.
One?
I think it's just one.
I think you gain...
But you get a bunch of other things, so it's kind of balances out, I'd say.
I think
It is going to be a long time till the level 2.
Some classes that you get fighting styles in, so like Paladin, Fighter, I can't remember if all of them do, but I know that you get to gain an additional one like way later. I think you can only get like 2. And if you multi-class, you have to pick.
If I've ever...
But yeah.
Yeah, I have 2, because it came with my dragon riding. But I only have the one from my fighter.
Yeah. Well, cool. Good to know. Good choice for you, Solara. Being a shield wielder, a shielder. Alright, so it is morning time in Kelemvor. It's a brisk morning on the side of this mountain. I believe you said goodbye to Father Zathir in passing. He commented on your fighting montage, Solara, as he was heading into the temple for the day. But the rest of you are kind of out in the woods with Solara as Tiernan was eating some cow breakfast, or sheep breakfast, some sort of animal.
He can eat people breakfast now, because he's now a people.
Okay.
And I
took that a completely different way.
I took that as cannibalism, but you meant it
No,
as in like what people...
Is it cannibalism?
He's gonna go eat people.
He's a dragon.
No.
I thought that's what you were talking about. You know?
No.
Like,
Like,
does he
there's a lot of
not
bad
always
people.
eat people? Why haven't we just had
There's
him
already
eating
one blood
people?
drinker amongst us. We don't need another one, okay?
Well, just imagine if he bites off the heads of the people who are bothering us.
It's far more scary if he does it as a dragon, not as a person.
Well, yes, no, I'm talking as a dragon. That would be weird.
Oh,
if
okay.
he
Yeah.
did that as a
Yeah.
person.
Wow. Alright. Where would you all like to go? What would you like to do?
You know where we'd like to go.
All right, let's stand in a circle and hold hands, guys.
You know, we've held hands a lot in these last couple of months, and I've got to say, even after we're done with this, I think we should just make it a habit. Once a week, we get in a little circle, we hold hands like this. You know, it feels like a good team-building exercise. I feel much closer to everyone. This is nice.
Alright, so you all hold hands as Valdrick's giving her speech and Diamor is slow
I reach for Anya's hand as I'm saying it. do it.
At least it's her hand.
Come here. Just grab her ass while I'm saying this. Feel closer to everyone.
It would be a very Valdrick thing to do. You can't judge me.
Very close.
Yeah, no,
For
that's
that.
very on par. She's a little maybe not scared to do it to Anya, but
I'm very
maybe she
respectful
respects
of
her.
Anya.
Yes,
Yeah.
she
I'd
respects her.
smack her ass with
mostly.
bardic inspiration, but you know, if I squeeze her ass during this, she might cut my hand off. And I need that for the hand holding that we're gonna do once a week.
Clappy, why don't you go ahead and make your intelligence roll?
That is a 19.
19. All right, I think.
And I'm trying to head directly to the temple. I don't know if I can make it directly there or if it will just drop us in the city.
Okay.
I know it's random, but the hope is at the temple.
Yeah, heard. Why don't we pull up the map? We haven't looked at the map in a while.
The map.
I just want you all to know I really hated my time in Westwind City when I was playing.
We're gonna change that though.
Not to say
we're
it's
gonna
like
change that.
technically.
I really hated my time in Westwind.
Nina and I were talking about this earlier today because I was like, Chris is like really fleshed out Westwind as well.
Is that where they
TPK group?
What is it called? Buffed the I don't know.
Yeah, the West.
Yeah, they buffed it. Yeah,
the
they
West
the
Weed. That's where they buffed.
Also, where the
it.
Kraken.
Yeah.
Understandable.
All of
It's
that.
where we got TPK'd. I've already been to this temple as Isolde, so
Tragic.
you know,
you hate to see it.
You really do. You really.
You know
do.
what? This time we have
how
teamwork.
Great,
okay.
Yeah.
And
how great that Chris's hard work gets to make like a comeback with a vengeance.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
it didn't go to waste.
It's true. It's true. And not everyone in this group is a moody, broody character, so it works.
Wow.
Yeah.
To be fair, you are a moody, broody character.
Yeah, it is you.
Right, but we're a very well-balanced group, you know? That's fine. It's okay to have moody, broody characters, but when everyone's a moody, broody character, and then you have a horny druid who's just trying to sleep with everything, and wanted to throw a love potion into the octopus, or the kraken.
And to Amber's point, you know, we have teamwork. And teamwork makes that dream work. It really does. If you're not working together, if you're not working together, you're getting got. Chris, take it away. Bring us to this beautiful map here. There's a lot of edits that have to go into this episode. That's
you gotta just start doing like the teacher clap twice, and we're just
like.
Oh,
or the if you can hear my voice clap twice.
And we just keep talking over, and he's like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
It's okay.
Anyways, there's a high bar to make this time in Westwind better. That's all I'm saying. Okay, all right, I'm good. We're good to go. We're good to go.
Amazing. Can everyone see the map?
Yes.
Perfect.
It's such a great map. Look at that. Look at how many places we've been.
Look how
so many.
Let me put this actually on the stream so that
I zoomed in too much. This is hard.
Okay, so I can zoom in and stuff. So this is where you guys are at, all the way over here in Winds Peak. You've got your Fateborn Manor up here. Each of these hexagons is about 60 miles in length. So to kind of give you a measurement, it's about 180 miles to Fateborn Manor from where you're at. Just as a little silly guy. But yeah, this guy's getting fleshed out. My other campaign is kind of going through the Ember Marshes and all the way up here, so this is fun stuff. But yeah, so you guys are here. This is Westwind. Now remember, Westwind is a region, and then there's Westwind City. So whenever you talk about Westwind, you have to be specific. So make sure you're saying Westwind the region or Westwind City.
It's like New York or New York City.
Exactly.
Oh,
that is exactly correct. That is exactly correct.
Oh my gosh. Inspiration. Just kidding.
Yes. So if you remember the little courier boy that came in and gave you the information about the Kraken attack, he said that the Kraken was lured through the Kepling River, down the river into the Kepling Lake, and then from there, oh my goodness, this a little bit closer so it's not quite as crazy. From there, it was summoned by like control water spell and pretty much like splashed all over Westwind City. So if you can imagine the destruction that the water alone caused Westwind City, let alone a Kraken attack. And that was an ancient kraken, not a juvenile kraken like you guys fought. But anyways,
I take it.
So you can go, like I said, you can go wherever you want. But Grozd, the Temple of Grozd, is up here in the dunes of Grozd. So these are all just kind of dunes. There's like a city up here. There's a port, a shipping port up here, and then I think this might be like some sort of shrine. I can't remember. I'll have to check my notes, but it's about 60, like 200, 250 miles from Grozd Temple to Westwind City, just to give you a scope of things.
Okay.
So we should try to aim for the temple and just expect to land among the dunes.
Yeah, can I get that specific with the amulet?
It's kind of ambiguous, and I guess like the wording kind of leaves it up to me. I like the idea of like how well you roll on your check, which you got a 19, determines how accurate your teleportation is. So with that said, does anyone else have any questions about the map before I take it off?
I have a question just about the lore right quick, because I do think we were told this, but I think it was back in the Feywilds. Is the Kraken still alive? Like the ancient Kraken? Or did somebody took care of it?
The Kraken is dead.
Okay.
It had like 32 hit points whenever I TPK'd the other party. And the snow elves, if you remember, they all came through that chimney with Troy's character.
That's what it was. Yeah.
They finished them off with their magic.
Okay.
They the whole fight they were holding back like the tidal wave from crashing down on the city, but
I'm just making sure that we're not gonna pull up and also there will be a Kraken.
You know what? We would deal with it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We would destroy it.
We would destroy that Kraken.
So you don't know the state of Westwind City. You just heard that crazy news from the
reconstruction.
Just heard there was something nutso happening. Okay, cool.
You did. There was one more thing from the Huntsman Lodge. There was, the Predators Guild. There was a contract.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, about cleaning up the Kraken and going in and getting it all. That contract's long since expired, but that was.
There was
one. News, yeah. They were
sick.
There were kind of not poachers, but people just scavenging this Kraken for what it was. But yeah,
sick.
Cool.
Has your other D&D group heard of us? Like, are we a part of like whispers that have happened around them? I feel like we've made quite a ruckus everywhere we've gone.
Which one?
We really are just wrecking through the countryside. The ones that are not TPK'd.
Yeah, I'm TPK'd.
It's a little early in that group. I feel like I've made mention of you all. Yeah, they're kind of off on their own thing in Southwind. They got their own issues going on, but don't worry, there will be crossover with both. Trust me, once they build.
I was thinking about it because I was like, we're hearing about the TPK group. Is other people hearing about the shit that we've done? Is there just a rumor out there about 32 flaming cows?
Yep. Actually, they might have. I think I started their campaign like right after that happened.
Something weird.
Flaming cows.
Yeah.
We did not hear about 32 cows.
I'm sure there will be some. It will make its way to the
travel
taverns.
the lands.
Yeah. All right. Very good. So.
Ooh.
You all gather together and you go through the eye of the amulet of the plains once again. With the 19 swirling through time and space, you feel the ground beneath you once again just lift, and it feels like you're falling. You have this sense of falling again until you go from a cold mountaintop to a warm, hot desert sand. This I would say with like the time difference, it kind of works like West Coast to East Coast. It is like not quite sunrise yet. It's like almost there. So there's still the cool of night from the desert temperature, but its light is starting to come. As you land on this sand, the snow beneath your feet has been replaced with sand. There's dunes and dunes and dunes for miles in every which way direction. You do see in the distance, Calliope's 19 got you pretty close to where you were trying to go. You do see some sharp structure in the distance, probably like 200-300 yards in the distance over one of these dunes. The only semblance of civilization around you. You would assume, just by the sharp architecture, that it would be the temple that you seek.
This is, I must say, the perfect environment for the titty tassels. And I'm not saying that we have to wear them, I'm just putting it out there. This is very good titty tassel conditions. Ideal, truly.
Chris, what do we know about the Temple of Grass? Do we know, like...
Yeah. That's a good question.
Anyone who is proficient in history can make a history check.
Oh, yay. Okay.
$15. Well, wait. No, okay. Yeah, 15. I was gonna use my instinct,
Yeah.
but...
I got a 15 also.
Okay.
No, great.
Also, if anyone's proficient in religion, so I think that would include Solara on this roll. Anya, you're not proficient in either? Just whack and smack and head empty, no think? Gotcha.
I'm proficient in Arcana, and animal handling, and investigation.
Just not that one.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
Also,
but
my
Anya
intelligence
roll.
is a 17, okay? So I'm pretty smart, alright?
You're smarter than I am.
So just roll
My
history?
intelligence is...
Yeah.
Dude.
Roll a religion check, I should say, for you.
Oh, okay.
My intelligence is 13.
Wow. I maxed out my intelligence, but that's because
Oh my
that's
God.
what my rolls are based on.
Okay, well I rolled a 2, so I got a 9.
Yes!
Hey!
What do we know about it, Chris?
So two 15s and a 9.
Yeah,
Just add them
Solara,
all together.
we're doing great.
you've never really heard the name Grozd before, other than
Embarrassing for me.
other than Hezron talking about it. And Valdric, you and Calliope, Calliope, maybe you've just read about it, just seen it like on a page. Grozd, and Valdric, your only instance of hearing about Grozd would be a song that a bard sung at one of your taverns that you frequented, and the song was called "The Prince of Pleasure," and it was a very lewd, provocative song that this bard sung. It was a female.
Maybe we should
bard.
put on the titty tassels.
And yeah, it's sung of Grozd.
Okay.
And Calliope, I don't think you would have heard the name Prince of Pleasure, but you know that Grozd is a god.
I know what he's the god of.
Not with your knowledge alone.
I would say out loud, I would start singing some of the song. Yeah, you know, you guys haven't heard the Prince of Pleasure? 1,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5, everyone in the temple, come on, let's ride. That song, you haven't heard that one?
It's Mambo number
I
69.
didn't know you would.
Stop.
I'm number 69 up in the temple.
Oh, God.
For this.
And I would like to reiterate, perhaps this
is the ideal scenario for us to be just donning the titty tassels. We walk in, we infiltrate, right? You get a little audience, do a little shimmy shimmy, steal the ring. Right?
Let's find out if that is the case first before we just wander up with titty tassels and we get weird looks.
I'm just saying. Valdrick's already kind of
saying
reached
it's
into
not
her bag
an
of
idea.
holding to where they're sitting. Just saying.
Let's go check first. God, I hope we don't have to put on titty tassels.
Calliope says into the desert wind as the party begins the 200 to 300 yard trek over this one sand dune. The sun is just now breaking the horizon. It's getting a little. It's still the brisk of morning, so you've gone from this mountain cold to like a brisk, cool desert night kind of feel. So you're still just kind of thawing out. If anything, you're cold, but you start walking, and you come up over the horizon of this dune, and you see this massive structure, the rest of what you've been going after. And it's not like the pyramids of Egypt where it's just a straight 3D triangle. It is built like that in shape, but all outside, shooting out from the sides of this structure are like obsidian spikes, very sharp architecture. It almost looks like there's two like hands that come out like this on the sides of the pyramid. Long, dark, clawed hands, really sharp, like long fingernails that kind of come out the side. Hundreds of feet tall. I mean, I should say maybe like 50 to 100 feet tall, these hands, and the structure itself probably 300 feet tall. It is built into the side of a massive obsidian cliff face. You realize it's taken up pretty much the entire side of this like plateau, so it's kind of like built into the side of it. The structure itself, as you guys get closer, maybe about 100 feet from it now, it's made of this polished black stone and corrupted looking marble. As you're getting closer, you start to smell like the incense that's kind of permeating from this pyramid. It almost seems like the air is thick with the scent of this like forbidden incense, mixed with exotic perfumes and a subtle hint of blood.
Blood?
Blood.
Oh, that sounds good.
A little bit of iron in the nostrils. You kind of walk around to find the entrance of this place. It is a long, like 80-foot kind of arched entrance with like two stone, like almost like tiefling horns, like made out of stone, that kind of shape around this entrance. Just a little bit of sand's kicking up, and now the sun is like fully up, but just like over the horizon, but you fully see the circle of the sun, and it's now just hitting the side of this temple in a beautiful yet mysterious way. You're about 50 feet from the entrance now. If you guys want to do anything or say anything.
Okay. Firstly, are we all walking in here? Like, what's the plan? Are we just gonna walk in willy-nilly? What are we doing? And we're like an entire squadron of people.
Maybe we leave the boys outside?
Scared to split us up again, too.
I don't know, we don't know
I was gonna say
anything.
maybe we could split up.
But that didn't go so well last time. Is there anybody
Did we
outside?
have toe rings
that we
last
can see?
time?
I mean, we just split up and had toe rings, and Cabe got taken, so...
That's different.
Make
There was gift there.
Okay.
Make a perception check, Calliope.
Okay.
Because you asked for if there's anyone.
I
outside.
did. I did ask if there are people outside.
We're all just arguing about this.
Only a 14.
Only a 14.
Yeah. Perception's not great.
You look around, you don't really see anyone, but with a 14, you at least see some tracks, some footprints that kind of lead from the sand into the entrance itself, and it's just kind of like a gradual fade from sand to like marble floor. You do see some footprints. You're not really sure how recent they are. Humanoid, you're kind of around your size footprints. You also see some hooves, like footprints, maybe from like camels. You would pick up on.
Okay.
The camel footprints kind of lead around to the side of the structure, but you don't see anyone.
I'm gonna point them out to Anya and be like, well, looks like someone came through with a camel going that way. Maybe we try going around the back and see if there's a different entrance. Or do we just want to go through the front door and ask for the ring?
Kind of worked for us last
investigation just to see perception. I just want to see, like, if I can tell how old the tracks are, if I see anything else that Calliope might have missed in her scouting out.
If you're looking at like tracks specifically, it would be survival.
Okay.
If you want to investigate like the structure itself, any etchings or whatever, that would be investigation. So whatever you're trying to do.
Okay, I'll do the tracks, I guess.
How bold we feeling today?
18.
18 on the survival on the tracks. They do lead around to the back of the pyramid, and if you wanted to follow them, you could. But there are, judging by the tracks, there's probably, unless they were going back and forth, if it was just a one-way, you count about 8 to 12 camels.
Mm.
We seem to be on a time crunch. It might be best just to walk in, ask what they want for it, and see if we can take it.
It worked for us last time. Not well, but like well enough.
Fair enough.
Whatever.
Through the front we go. Before we
Yeah,
walk
you know what?
in,
We are in a time crunch. Yeah, let's just go.
Yeah. Before we go in,
Why
I'm
dance
gonna
around
use,
it?
I'm gonna
Let's
use
let
my
all the boys come with
tattoo
us.
and cast mage armor on myself. I'm gonna use my tattoo and put on mage armor before we go in.
Okay.
Smart.
All right. Very good.
Do we want to leave the boys here and they can make sure that we're not about to get like ambushed, Or are we all gonna go in together?
I would like to say the last time I stood guard, I was scolded for it. So, to avoid mixed signals, please tell me exactly what you would like me to do.
Oh god. Let's just all go together. Why not? What are they gonna do?
Xander, this means you're going to come in with us. Is that clear enough for you?
I also don't appreciate being talked down to.
You brought that completely on yourself, mate.
You set yourself up for that.
Entirely upon yourself.
Don't know what you expected.
Yes, I understand. And he does like a really, really low sarcastic curtsy.
That's so spicy.
Okay then.
Xerxes doesn't really understand why he's like bowing in respect, so he like looks from Xander to Anya and starts to like bow. Xander hits him in the stomach on his way up.
Hey.
I'm gonna try and walk in. I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
Let's go.
You walk forward and notice that the way is shut by a stone door. There is no handle. There is no...
Oh, fuck.
It is almost seemingly just a stone wall, but this is an entrance. Like, this is a hallway. You go about 10 feet down this hallway, and it's just a stone wall.
There's nothing on the wall.
Calliope, make a investigation check.
Okay.
I guess
investigate.
Perception. I'm trying to think. Sometimes,
why do you hate me?
Well, I'm trying to think like what the difference is. I always struggle with the difference between. It would be perception. Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, sorry.
14.
Okay. The DC is low. Don't worry. It was,
okay, good. I was gonna say my investigation is so much better than my perception.
Yeah. There is you're able to easily see there is writing etched on the archway above this stone door, etched in a different language that you don't understand unless maybe you do. What languages does everyone speak?
Common, Elvish, Draconic, Celestial, Sylvan.
Okay.
Common, Celestial, Infernal, and Sylvan.
Okay. Solara?
Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, Undercommon, Deep Speech, Draconic.
Deep speech is correct.
I have Infernal, Elvish, and Goblin. I don't know why I speak Goblin.
Goblin! No, that's iconic!
I cannot remember why I speak Goblin.
That's incredible.
Goblin. That's so
I kind of hate it.
No.
One of these days,
Solara,
one of these
honestly,
days that's gonna come in handy though.
But otherwise, she pretends that like she doesn't. She's like,
One day.
don't know what they're saying. She doesn't want to talk to them. I don't know what they're saying.
But she knows exactly.
Do any of us got it?
None of you know this language.
Cast comprehend language on myself.
Okay.
As we all squint at it. And
Like,
commiserate over
what does
Solara
that
knowing
say?
Goblin.
Yeah, you're all looking at this ancient etching as Calliope says, "Screw it!" Pulls out the spell book, the wand, does a flick of her wrist, and almost at once, just the spell that she casts, almost at once, it sounds like a conglomeration of every language ever spoken in one 1 second chorus. Like goes into her mouth, and Calliope shakes her head. Abyssal. And you read what is etched in Abyssal, and it is. It says, "To enter, speak the name of our Lord."
Damn it. Obviously, I've read this out to everyone.
Okay.
Grost.
Yeah, you say Grozd, and immediately the wording lights up in this arcane fashion of purples and reds, just kind of glows, and all of a sudden, as you say Grozd, 5 seconds pass as this starts to glow, and you hear a voice. What is Grozd called?
What is
The
his
Prince
what?
of Pleasure?
What is he called?
Oh.
And as Valdric says, Prince of Pleasure, the stone door, you hear as the stone door slides
Fucking
down.
sick.
Oh
Easy as
shit!
pie.
Wow, we actually knew enough.
Easy as pie.
Yay.
You guys were doing so good.
We did so good. We didn't get stuck on the door.
At that point, I feel like it's like having a paperclip as a lock. They need
Well,
to
not
upgrade
many people
security
know
back here.
Abyssal, and who knows how many actually know that spell. So, plus people are stupid.
Is this
True.
a sex temple? This is gonna be a
I
weird
hope
sex place.
not.
Let's
Well,
go.
You can get your titty
God.
tassels out.
I'm excited, I will say. And I will say Valdric's armor that she's wearing now is not armor. It's like closer akin to her circus performance outfit, because I took unarmed defense, and I can only use that if I'm not wearing armor. Covered in way more bells than it was before. So many bells and gold coins, and just like strangely ringing, dinging things.
Very good. As you jingle your way down this hallway, you continue on, and you do see, as you're kind of having this conversation, the dim light at the end of this tunnel, flickering, dancing of a flame light. And as you get farther and farther, the interior becomes more visible, until you hear voices speaking to each other, quietly. Are you all trying to be stealthy, or what is the vibe?
I mean, if we're coming in through the front door, are we trying to be stealthy in any capacity?
Probably not.
I don't think we could be if we tried, honestly.
Baldrick's gonna one more time flash the city tassels at everyone.
I've got extra pants. We can put them on the boys too.
What if we put them only on the boys?
This is also a good idea. I'm seeing the vision. Good.
A use for them at last. Eye candy.
Yeah. Eye candy. Lick 'em and stick 'em, boys. Alright. Yeah, I guess we're not trying to be stealthy. How could we be?
As Baldrick jangles next to her.
Chicka 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 chicka.
Alright, so you jingle your way down the hallway, into this wide open atrium. The torchlight, you see the sources. There are several torch sconces decorating the interior of this atrium, as they all kind of dance off in different colors, and you realize that the colors that are being cast on the walls are from like this like stained glass kind of texture, except they're all like broken like shards of stained glass. Some of them are on the walls, some of them make up the flooring, and the voices that you heard are several, maybe like 6 to 10, maybe 12, maybe 14 humanoid figures walking around, seemingly kind of like working in this atrium, like building stuff, like carrying things to and from, not like grunt like dwarf workers, but more in like an elegant way. They're all dressed in like purple and gray cloaks. Most of them have like white hair, and they all wear masks. You see as they're walking around, their hands are like a dark blue purple kind of color to their skin. As you get inside, the floor appears to be like reconstructed. What once was tiled floor, and Calliope, you pick up some of the what's on the tiled floor. You realize it's abyssal letters in your comprehend languages, as that's still active. Some of these letters are still abyssal. Charlotte, if you remember the last campaign, this is where you guys had that puzzle where you guys walked. It seemed like this floor was like destroyed and now is being reconstructed to be like decorated with all these like masquerade, not masquerade, but the shards.
Mosaic.
Yeah, like mosaic, like the colored windows, like masquerade windows. Yeah. And the incense is now strong in your nostrils of this exotic perfume. Everything that you were smelling outside is now like 10x. And one of the humanoids kind of does a double take as you all come in. There you go, look what I did. It took a long time to draw that
That's
out.
really cool.
That's sick!
Yeah, that was
That's
the
awesome.
floor. And so we had to like translate it, and then it took us a while, but we had to spell our name to go across.
Like Indiana Jones.
Yes, and if we fell, we took a level of exhaustion.
And you got teleported back to the beginning.
Yes, you had to start over, and you get a level of exhaustion.
And this was 5U exhaustion, so there's only 6 levels of it before you get GG.
Bless you.
I think Adelaide was with you, and she took like a bunch of levels.
Yeah, I think she was.
Someone almost died.
Yeah.
At the end of this is where they boofed. They long rested to get rid of the exhaustion, and then boofed.
And they boofed. Slay.
Crazy timing. And now the Amulet of the Plains is back at the same place.
With someone who can properly use it.
That's
without
but it's always an option.
That TPK group was Lost Homes of Zenithra. This is Rise of the Dawnbringer.
Main story.
Amazing. Yeah, so you can easily tell that this flooring like was broken and then reconstructed, and now it's like stable and like actual like a walking place. There are, instead of just being a hallway with tiles and like this puzzle, now there's like pillars that rise up, and some of them are built and completed, these marble pillars. Some of them are like under construction, and you see these humanoids walking around and building it. And one of them comes up to you, I guess whoever's leading the pack, and says, "Hello, may I help you?"
I'll just nod at the front. I'm pushing her.
I'm gonna peek around on your shoulder. Hi. We hail from the mainland of Waydora. We've heard great tale of your Lord Groth, the Prince of Pleasure. I'm gonna sing a little bit of that song, just like a little tidbit of it. And we've come to have a meeting with your great lord.
Make a performance check for your song. You sing a little, like 4 lines or something of it.
18 plus 13.
Okay.
21.
31. Very good.
Yeah, sorry. Math is hard.
It is. He seems entranced, and as you're singing, he takes off this mask, and this mask is like, if you remember in Skyrim, those masks that you could collect, like the dragon follow cultist mask, literally exactly like that. It's got 2 horns coming down, kind of looks like the Mandalorian emblem logo of the mythosaur. 2 red glowing eyes in this. Takes the mask off, and he appears to be a drow. Also
like Captain Lord Father.
Also known as a dark elf. White, straight, beautiful hair, pointed ears, but like dark, like purplish, bluish, like really beautiful hue of blue-purple skin as he takes his mask off, and a smile is across his face as he listens to you sing. And he says, "So you wish to see the Lord Grast, is this correct?"
Yes.
You must understand that it is only by invitation that we allow mysterious travelers such as yourself to enter our domain. So you can understand my hesitation with your...
Of course.
This place is the veiled atrium of the Grass Temple, and it is under construction. So we appreciate your patience as we continue to construct this for our Lord Christ. Do you have an invitation?
We don't really ever settle down anywhere, so there's not really a place to send an invitation to, but we come only to pay our most humble respects and to shower him in lavish gifts and performance and some spicy storytelling.
Yes. What kind kind of gifts do you plan to shower
our Lord? Valdrick pulls out the bandolier of blood vials she has for Anya, and kind of shakes them just a little bit. We have all manners of gifts from things that we've collected in all manners of places. I start just pulling out kind of vague handfuls of gems and coins and making it seem like we have a lot more than we actually do in and out of my bag of holding. We've been so many places, and truly we've killed so many beasts and plundered so much. And in our travels, we've heard so much about him.
As you speak and you're pulling out these trinkets, a kind of wicked smile grows on his face as you realize that he is not staring at and looking at the trinkets that you're pulling out, but rather you yourself, kind of eyeing you up and down. He has a scepter that has a purple crystal at the top, like a staff, and he kind of pushes aside your backpack and is just eyeballing you in a lustful sort of way as he circles you as you're talking. Not a care in the world about anything that you're pulling out.
Well, I do a mean tassel and fan dance. I'm just saying, if that's what we're looking for here, I do the old razzle dazzle. Don't know if you've heard of the Phantasmo Circus, but the Wenches, we frequent the Phantasmo Circus. Lots and lots of performances.
Yes, this circus and all this. It kind of does a double take over your shoulder. And who do we have here? As he makes eye contact with Anya and puts his scepter kind of on your arm and starts to try to push you aside, Valdrick. Such a beautiful creature, with such sadness and hate and anger in those eyes. And what is your name, my dear? You gotta pull your mic down to talk.
Dang it! Touch me and I'll show you what that sadness does.
I bet you will. And I would enjoy it. It kind of gives you a up and down. Looks over at Xerxes. Xerxes does that gif of the kid holding the cup. And kind of walks up to him. Yes, good. Puts the scepter on his chest and kind of moves aside his vest to show his bare 8-pack.
God.
Kind of just doing this elegant floating
We should have put on the titty tassels. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Probably love it if you put them on right now.
So let's do our toe rings.
You all are an extravagant bunch, aren't you? But you must understand my hesitation, because the last person that came here without an invitation, the last group that came here without an invitation, caused a great injustice to this place here. A follower of Tyr and her disgusting cultists.
She sounds cool.
I hate to hear that. We are not troublemakers at all. We are but humble travelers and performers. We keep to a quiet life other than our performance. Really, you'd be so surprised how quiet we keep it.
Well, I will tell
so
you.
Well behaved.
And what you said your name was?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, yes.
Yes.
I will tell you what, Tiffany. A sacred demonic tome was destroyed at the last visit of this uninvited guest and her peers. If you can provide something of equal value or greater, I will give you admittance into the Whispering Gardens. From there, it is on you to find Prince of Pleasure.
Okay. Okay. What are we talking? What kind of value?
This tome
What are we talking
had the ability to summon demons straight from the abyss, any layer of the abyss, and it was destroyed by a Girl Scout.
She sounds pretty cool.
She
You
was
hate
not,
to hear
I
that.
can assure you.
Okay. Okay. One moment. Just real quick, I guess at the toe rings, just be like, what the fuck do we have to give to this guy? I don't really want to charm him because I feel like he'll then wake up from the charm, and that will be a separate problem.
We could mass adjust him, maybe? It's the only.
Yeah.
He's holding a scepter. Can I look at his scepter and see if that means like he's magically based? See if it looks like something he would be using as like a spell caster, like I use my wand or my buff.
Yeah, make a Arcana check, and while you do that, he is slowly inspecting Solara's tiefling horns, and he says, he gets his hand like within an inch or two, and says, and looks at you in the eyes, Solara, and says, "May I?"
No. No, you may not.
No.
Please back up.
Forgive my manners.
Okay, thank you.
That's
Appreciated,
17
but
for
like
Arcana.
not normal. It's just not normal, for our culture. We like a couple feet away is pretty normal for us. Yeah. It's okay.
Normal
Misunderstanding.
is such a subjective term.
Okay.
Solara vomits. Okay. Calliope, what'd you get?
A 17.
Okay. Yeah, it's archaic in nature. It does seem like it could be a spellcasting focus for this drow. He sees you eyeing his scepter, that phrasing, but he walks up to you,
Ew.
Calliope, and looks at your pointed ears and holds out his hand. Drezentar, what is your name, elf?
Shake his hand and say, Bree. I'm not giving him my name.
He said, "Bree."
Bree. I was gonna say Anna, but it's too close to Anya, and I don't like that.
Bree, yes. Short for the breeze of the west wind. Yes.
Bree is short for breeze.
In the toe rings, I'm gonna say this guy's a weirdo.
Like, I don't like this.
He goes
we need to get on with
he gives you like
this.
a head nod, and he goes to like kiss your hand. Do you allow it?
Smack him.
I'm gonna carefully try to just pull my hand back before I can do that. I'm not trying to cause a big scene, but also I'm like, no.
He does a spin move out of it, like in an elegant sort of fashion, as if he's about to be your tour guide, to not to save himself the embarrassment of getting rejected.
Like, this is fucking weird. I don't think in the Torah, I'm like, I don't think I like whatever this temple is for, guys.
It's a sex temple, I say back in the toe rings.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty clear by the entire vibe of what's happening right now. This is a sex
I get
place.
the vibe. I don't like it.
Alright. I would like to try to persuade this guy.
Okay.
Just cash persuasion.
Cast persuasion.
No, I'm like a casual persuasion. Just
casual.
I'm gonna push my tete as close together as possible with all 6 foot. What is it, 7 now? However fucking tall I am.
Can you cast enlarge on the boobs?
I'm
No.
gonna bonus action Unbreakable Majesty on myself to be the most charming I can possibly be, and just lean in and I guess down to him. I'm assuming I'm taller. I'm taller than everybody, with my big bazongas.
He's pretty tall. You're probably about the same height, around.
Then I'll stand up a little taller. I'll bring myself up to my fullest of heights.
He's long and slender.
Listen, we are but humble travelers. We have very little to our name. Truly, you can trust us. Our aim is not to come in here and cause kerfuffle. We would never be so disrespectful as to destroy your demon books. Never would we do that. And we're just here to see your lord, and I can think about how pleased he will be for you to bring such lavish visitors upon him on this fine, what day is it? This fine day of days.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh my gosh, I threw it right off the desk.
Yeet.
To the floor. Okay. 11 plus 13, so 23.
24.
24. Yeah, that one. Sorry.
His eyes kind of get narrow on you, Valdric. As he says, "Well, you all are beautiful specimens that our Lord, I'm sure, would like to play with. There still is the exchange that must be made. For the slaying of our Lamia, Besacia, and her Cambions, a travesty was done here, and a debt must be paid. And unfortunately, though it was not your doing, it is you all that must pay this debt, because you come here uninvited. So while I appreciate your patronage and your manners, I require an item that you can give as a sacrifice that would be equal to value or greater than the demonic tome that was destroyed.
Okay.
Do you have something or not?"
I'm gonna say through the toe rings. Okay, guys, hear me out. We do have another book of the still tongues.
Ooh, I was about to say that.
I feel like that kind of fits
The
demonic book.
Yeah, we've got two of them. We give him the one we found at the manor.
Yeah.
At Solara's place.
Sick some
Yeah, let's
some
do it.
Vectron
Ooh, let's tell them. Let's make sure they know when to use it too.
At midnight, exactly, on the dot, on the night.
They're,
All right.
Midnight or 3 a.m.?
They're cooked.
Maybe Vecna will be so annoyed by.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he will
Honestly,
Clearly
we
the
can, I
pervy
think he'll
sexual.
take care of. I think he might clear house,
Yeah.
and then we can honestly just probably come back for the book.
Yeah,
little
and
bit
maybe
later.
that will
Yeah.
distract him a little bit too. You know, this is a win-win.
We'll see.
You're right.
Yeah, let's.
This
see
is a
what
win-win-win.
Let's
happens.
give it.
We have something actually. It's I don't know if you've heard of it.
I'm gonna get like in a kind of conspiratorial tone.
It's known across the lands as the Book of the Still Tongues. And we have in our possession.
I'm gonna take it from him. Who has it? Solara?
Solar would have that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, I have one.
Wait, which one?
Which one are
I
we
think
taking?
we
Yeah,
wanna
which one is
keep
our
the
original?
one-
Which one is the OG?
Yeah, we
I
want
think-
to keep the original.
You would have the original one.
I have
think
the original.
I took the one from the manor.
Then I'll
Okay.
just motion towards Anya.
We do actually have a copy in our possession. It connects directly to dark
tongue.
things. And I feel that this is a worthy trade for your book, though nothing can make up for that loss, surely. But we do have something that might help to compensate.
And Anya's pulling it out and showing.
Yeah. Like Vanna
Everything
White.
I just did, yes.
Yes.
Say the power
White,
this
if you
power
will.
this holds is priceless.
Anyway, yeah.
He looks at
It really is priceless.
the tome while he talks to you. Tiffany, you were holding out on me, my dear. No, that wasn't so difficult, was it? May I? And he holds out his hand to Anya. Takes the book, starts flipping through it. His eyes kind of widen with another like lustful look again. Kind of skimming through the diary entries that were left by Solara's ancestor,
maybe it's
Gorandaro.
I was messing with the tongue. I think I erased it.
Oh, you...
Did you pull the tongue?
If you pull the tongue, right,
Did
it
you pull it?
erases. I did. I was
Okay.
like messing. I was showing the tongue, and then I was like, "Ooh, this could lead back to Solar. Let me just pull it real quick."
Okay, good to know, because I was about to have him pull the tongue and erase it. But he flips through, it's empty, but he still like recognizes its power. Kind of turns it over, looks and sees that it only has 4 tongues on it, and that one slot is missing. Kind of strokes his finger on the one missing slot. May I ask, what happened to one of the tongues?
He was like that when we got
I
it.
found it like that.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Roll deception.
Yeah.
Whoever, I guess.
Who's I bet both.
Who said
Oh.
it was like that when we found it? Was that Calliope?
I think so. I think
Calliope?
me and Solaris said it
Yeah.
almost right at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make.
And then
Calliope,
Baldric also.
Calliope roll it with help, so you get advantage
There we
with
go.
the help
That's
from your
good,
friends.
'cause
'cause
I
you
only
all
have
kinda
a
said it
1.
at the same time.
I only have a 1 to deception, so
Could be worse.
it's true. It could be a 0. Oh, the second one's so much better. That's a 17.
Okay.
The first one was a 9.
Gotcha. Very well. This will suffice. Yes. I will grant you entry to the Whispering Gardens, but take heed what you might find, and there is... Well, it is a beautiful place, and just stick to the path, and you will be fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must continue my construction here, and I bid you all the best of luck to your travels, and be pleased.
I'll tell him. Make sure you use it at midnight.
Kind of shoots a glance over his shoulder, and that half smirk forms on his face again, and he puts it away into his cloak, and it disappears forever into his cloak. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
His cloak of holding.
Because Solar
I
will
want
out
that.
in 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
We did it. We did it, Solar. You can hang out for
We
the
did
post
it.
for the post game.
Can hang out for
2
2 minutes.
Just for you.
So, next question. We come across the god of pleasure, and we ask for the ring, and he goes, "And what will you give me in return?" I, a fun little dance, a little jig, a little song, a little titty tassel dance. Valdric, on the way into the garden, how willing are all of you to just quick on the fly, learn a little line dance, a little can, just in case, so that we can maybe do a little performance and
I don't think
convince.
anything is gonna suffice in this little time. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
think-
That's true.
I think thinking that a dance will suffice, and only a dance.
I
Anything
know.
Beyond a dance is.
That's
very
kind of
much
what my
up to you.
next. That was what my next point was going to be. What do we do when the inevitable arises and he asks for flesh in a carnal way, and we then have to kill a god?
Ah.
Well, how sappers
that
will
seems
get there,
A
you
lot
know?
of that going around lately. A lot of that going around.
We don't know what the future holds.
God Slayer wenches.
God layer.
God Layer.
No, we don't want to lay with the god, though. Nothing
God
good.
Slayer,
Nothing good
Dragon
comes from
Layer.
sleeping with the god.
I came from sleeping with a celestial being, which is pretty close to a god.
Percy
guess not
Jackson
sleeping with
came
one, but-
from sleeping with the gods, so I'd say
That's
pretty
so
good things
true. That's so true. Percy Jackson.
can-
That is true, but also, how much shit has
gets it.
Percy Jackson gone through because of that?
Yeah. He'd catch a lot of flack.
Listen, that's the expense you pay.
A lot of shit would not have happened in Greek mythology if Zeus had kept it in his pants, and I stand by that.
Sure.
Dang. Well.
Sorry,
done.
Chris.
So funny.
No. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Well, we'll find out
The
next.
title of this episode is "It's a Sex Thing."
I just had to roleplay a really creepy dude, so you know what? You give and take.
You're like, this
I
is how
imagine
Gary
for all-
feels.
I'm like, I have to stroke their cheeks.
You gotta stroke the cheeks.
I gotta,
Are
like,
Gary
look at
and
them
creepy
MC
dude
muscles.
still
being there.
kind of on?
I like to imagine how it was when Matt Kramer was actively flirting with your NPCs that were
Oh my
just
God.
you. It was just you.
Luckily-
Just
There
homeboy.
was when we first got to
Some
Weston,
cash flirting with your
he-
homeboy.
dug a hole, filled it with water, and slept in it naked outside where we were sleeping. You remember that, Chris?
It gives there's a guy that Dada and Mommy used to play with, David Bible. Yeah, Dave Bible, and Dave Bible was always doing dumb shit like that, and so Dada was just killing him all the time. And so we call shit like that pulling a Dave Bible.
Yep.
Matt
Because it
Kramer
is
was just
pulling
pulling
a
a
Dave Bible.
I feel so bad, because at this point, Troy and Kyle have both read my books. I'm so scared that one day Matt Kramer's going to pick up my book and it will take him only 15 pages to then stumble upon the fact that his name is in there and I made him into an asshole. When I didn't even really know him at the time, that was just a random name that I came up with. But I know that he will read that and be like, this bitch. These bitches.
I'm going to be honest with you. Matt has a lot of flaws. Main character energy is not really one of them, so I actually don't know if he would.
Go.
He's like, oh, that's so crazy.
I think he would actually love it.
He's like, did you guys know my name is in here?
When I first read it, my immediate first text was Kyle Arnold because I knew he would be dying laughing. He would just find that so funny. And he did.
Kyle's love of my books brings me great joy.
I know.
I hope he and Alicia read them together.
He was getting so mad about the delivery of it all and was
Listen,
like, they haven't
I get
arrived.
I get it.
Patience, Padawan.
Yeah.
You must be so patient.
They're printing them like one at a time.
Yeah.
Literally,
It's
it is
hamster,
a
like,
solo print. Yeah, he's on a
printing
wheel.
press, page by page.
They do it
Just
by
putting
hand.
all the little like
Page
stamps
by
in.
page.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, they don't. I mean, they're not like a big company. Like they don't.
Yeah, no, they
So, like,
individually
it's
print
pretty-
after the book boxes. So they sold 2,000 copies, and then anything after that, they individual print. So it is what it is, you know.
Crazy.
People are so excited after I posted on my story and I was like, yeah, there's gonna be a wedding in book 4. Oh my god, the bitches, it would like flooded my DMs. I'm
We
so
love a
happy
good
they're getting
wedding.
a break. Oh, they're getting a break. I'm like, they sure are getting a break for 2 seconds. And then the rest of the book, I don't want to hear shit from y'all as they descend into the pits of the hells. I don't want to hear nothing.
I mean,